this is the level. It's got water. That's the floor. So this is the ceiling. Okay, I'm talking to myself, and that's not a good sign.
So, what is it that you're doing right now?
Well, I'm trying
Describe
to
it.
figure out, because when I do the automated wheat farm, which is the next one down, so this is going to be pumpkins up here, and on the other side, as soon as we get melons, we're going to put melons over here. Then
Okay,
down
so
here,
this is kind of on the floor.
we're going to put a wheat farm down here, and these are typically pretty long because they stair step down. You go 6 down, 6 down, 6 down, and you can do that forever if you want. But I'm just trying to figure out where I want it to start because I kind of want the collection to be by the stairs so you can get the wheat, go plant, and then get out. Um, so I'm just trying to figure out which way I want to go, or do I want to go both ways? What would I do on the other side?
Gotcha.
So I might do kind of like this, where I'll take wheat and go off your direction there. And then when we get beets or carrots or potatoes, that'll be the other side maybe. Not that it really matters at that point because you can plant whatever you want on any of the farms. Just trying to do that. So I do hear zombies though down here, so there's something. I think
I
they're
wouldn't be surprised if I punched into a cave somewhere in there.
I think they're underneath the pumpkin farm. That seems to be where they're coming from. So, for those of you wondering why I'm spinning in circles, I'm trying to hear where the sound's coming from. So, I know people are going to watch this and say, "Boy, that guy doesn't know what he's doing," which is probably true, but who cares? That's the fun of Minecraft. You don't have to. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So that should be the full width. Is that the ceiling 1, 2? So yeah. Okay. So I'm going to take that out. That out. I'm waiting for it. It's going to happen. There's definitely going to be a zombie somewhere.
Such a profound statement. I feel like you should turn that into some sort of haiku. Can you do that on the spot? That's
Uh,
kind of tough.
Not really on the spot. I'd have to count up the syllables, and
Yeah.
I can typically rhyme on the spot, but if you want it in some kind of a form, that's not going to happen. That takes thought, and I don't think that'll work for me.
It's all right.
Okay, I'm going to find
Appreciate it.
these. Are you good at haikus on the spot?
It's doubtful.
Okay.
I think I'm in the same boat as you, where I would just make a terrible attempt and then feel bad about it.
Yeah, for me, I would actually have to look up what the syllables of a haiku are, because I don't do them.
Well,
But
Brian, come on, man. 575. That's an easy one.
okay,
That's so. Yeah, 575.
so let's see. Zombies are behind wall. I think they will kill me soon. I think I should run. There you go. Haiku.
All right.
Did
Nice
rhyme,
work.
but hey, it was a haiku.
You made a valiant attempt. It's the effort that counts, right?
Yeah. Why do I have a Okay, so my collection area will be here. Not that I can actually make them yet, but I can put. So my chest will be here. Let's see. Let's just map that out. We could. We could just boom. For those watching my stream, for everybody else, you won't know what I'm talking about. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a double chest right here. I'm going to have hoppers going here, 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 all feeding to the left. This one's going to feed into the double chest, so this will be my collection area. Water is going to come up to basically here, so I have to dig out all of this and put dirt. And of course this, just because we have to. And that should work. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. And for the next 2 years, I'll be digging this out.
Well, you could certainly use iron tools.
I could, but then I have to go mine for iron. I don't think I have enough for that many. Ooh. It's kind of nice to come up and see what you've done. Still got your arena.
I haven't quite sealed the top end just yet, but I'm working on it. The drawback with building it this height is you have to hop. If you're trying to build the floor from below, you actually have to hop to place those bricks.
Well, you can place one of these kind of things.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm ruining your aesthetics. But hey, that's what I do.
Alright, gotta be good at something.
Yeah. There you go. I built you a platform.
Sweet. I promptly ran away from you.
I saw that. That's why I had to tell you I did it.
Well, I had an idea earlier and I forgot about it, so I'm gonna go do that now.
I am definitely hearing zombies.
I was hearing them too on the main floor, so... But, just behind the house there's a bit of a cave. I threw a torch in it just enough that I didn't think enemies would spawn in there, but perhaps they are.
Well, that's okay. I don't mind right at the moment. I just have to dig for the next 2 years.
Let me ask you this: Are you using the auto jump feature?
I am not.
How long did you before you turned it off?
Well, I play also on the personal or pocket edition.
Yeah, me too.
And it had the auto jump on there. and it made it so hard because every time you come up to anything that you could jump on, it jumped.
Right.
And I'm trying to mine something, and I end up doing things I didn't want to do that I have to undo because of that stupid auto jump. Now, I can understand, if you get a little surgical with it, turn it on when you're, going on adventure, and then when you come back, you turn it off.
Sure.
But as far as everyday stuff, nah, it would be too annoying. Mining, you'll come up against something, you want to mine it, but instead you're jumping on it. Just not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I feel like I can't be very accurate with that on.
Yeah. That was my problem. I don't mind it. I think if I was running around, it would be very helpful. But I'm not at the moment, so. Anyway, I saw a news story that I thought would be interesting. There was a fight broke out in Key West. It was at a bar. And it was over a passing of the gas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So someone squeaked to Henry and someone got really upset about it, huh?
Yeah, and it came to blows. I was like, okay, awesome.
It must have been a really bad one.
I'm not sure if it was a bad one or it just was that somebody didn't appreciate it. The story didn't go into too much detail, but I just thought. Go ahead.
How funny would it have been if he was using that as an active insult? Like Monty Python, he's farting in his general direction and taunting him while he's doing it.
Yeah. Well, I guess it started with women too, so it's like, okay.
If it involves dudes, it's probably safe to assume it has something to do with farts or women, or maybe both.
Yeah.
That seems like a pretty safe bet.
I would say so, yeah. So I just thought that was interesting. I figured I would share.
It's pretty intense.
Mm-hmm. I guess if you go to a restaurant, hold it in, I guess, or you might get in a fight.
Well, it's what you learn from reading the news, I guess.
Yeah. I never thought that, farts would be an explosive situation, but there you go.
Well done.
Now I know nobody's lurking. They would have said something on that.
Yeah. Give you credit, that was good. I laughed.
Click, 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 click.
Can you hear that?
I can.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay. Discord is based off of sound. It's when it turns on your mic. So if it hears anything, it'll turn it on. So
Sorry,
okay.
I guess my mic is sensitive.
Not a problem.
Either that or I just have an extra clicky mouse. It is rather old, but it is a gaming mouse, and it's not a cheap one, but it does have a very prominent click to it.
Yeah. Well, I've watched people play on Twitch and YouTube, and they, I hear their keyboard clicks, and it's like, they make quieter ones, but that's okay.
It's kind of switching from old school keys with the old compression switches on the insides to mechanical keys.
Yeah.
When you go to that, it sort of feels awkward at first, but then you realize how much quieter they are and easier to press. And It's just you feel so much better.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. There's a little bit of a getting used to it sort of a period. But that being said, I should probably buy a new mouse at some point. I'd really like a mouse with assignable buttons on the thumb.
Yeah. I haven't actually used the button. I think it's assignable, but I'm not sure. Like I said, I haven't used it, so I don't know.
Yeah, I've got a couple of buttons I can assign. I switched my sneak to a thumb button. I really like that. Because I don't know, I get, like, my pinky always kind of gets cramped up when I have to hold control with the left hand.
Uh-huh.
So I just switch, like, control to a thumb button typically in any game I'm playing. I just find it to be a lot more comfortable. And being able to sneak with, with the thumb button I find is a little bit easier as well. It's more useful.
Okay, so go there, go there.
Oh man, I'm getting murdered.
Need help?
No,
Okay.
I'm at a good break.
Just so in case people did not notice, something's different here. What is it? What is it? Oh, somebody wants to walk on water. Yay.
I get annoyed when things fall in the water.
I just walked by and I chuckled and they didn't say anything. So
Yeah. Well, there you go, buddy. I gave you some lily pads to walk on.
but they're not lined up.
But yeah, it's aesthetic.
Now watch, you'll stress on that for the next.
I don't think you can actually position them. I think their position is determined on the square that they're on.
Oh.
So, if you put it down and put it down again, it'll always face the same direction in that square.
Okay. I'll take your word for it. It does not bother me.
If I'm not mistaken, they're a lot like flowers in that way.
Yeah, I haven't really noticed because I don't place a lot of flowers. Redstone doesn't make them do anything, so I don't. Okay, time to make some torches.
Well, I got my revenge on the spider that was trying to kill me, but I still don't see where the skeleton went. So I will say that I do like hardcore mode for the fact that it does make skeletons a pretty threatening enemy.
Yeah?
I haven't quite gotten up the courage to switch my Fallout over to survival mode, but in a way, the additional challenge sort of reminds me of Fallout 4 survival mode, where they are intentionally making it difficult. It's meant to give you that feel of suspenseful survival game where you could just totally unexpectedly die when you think you're just fine.
Yeah. I think that would be. I mean, we're on. This is the first time I've ever done hard mode, and we've died 3 times together. I've died twice. You've died once. Yes, you're winning, but you died first, so I should get a half point or something.
Right.
But for me, it's really about the building. I don't even care if there is mobs, except I want their drops. That's about it. But it does give you a little extra little something.